Hi.
Welcome to the couch.
Thank you.
Okay, we are so excited here today because we have decided that we are adding Usborne Books at Home to the things that we use in the office, to the things that we use with our clients, with our families, because Usborne is amazing.
It is amazing, and it's a great addition.
The link will be in the bio, so you can definitely go on there and link to the website and buy your own. Contact me directly if you're interested. If you want to have a party, we do that too.
What does a party mean? Free books.
There you go.
Free books, right there.
You can't go wrong with free books. Everybody
You
loves
can't
free
go
books.
wrong with free books.
Okay, so those of you who have heard of Usborne probably have heard of these little It's Not My book series. There's a whole bunch of them. I know there's kind of a limited amount that you can get through other places.
Yeah, there's about 6% of the Usborne catalog that is available to other sellers, but we have over 55 of That's Not My, and you can only get about, I believe, 10 or 11 of them elsewhere.
Okay.
So.
So this is one that I got. That's Not My Car, and my little guy is 2.5, and I was just saying he had a meltdown when someone else took this book away from him. It was like I had personally just destroyed his entire world by taking this book away from him. And I understand why. Like, the books are really great. These have little things that they can touch and feel. So for little kids, there's a ton of really great books for babies. But there's books for every age, and often I will have clients who are young, and if you have younger clients in your practice, what you're going to find is that these kinds of books are really good to have around just because they draw kids in. They pull them in. The fact that they can feel different textures. If you have a child who's dealing with sensory issues, these kinds of books are really good. They're a really good way of actually assessing what kinds of sensory things they can tolerate and what they can't. So when you're looking, for example, the last page of this, That's My Car, the bumper is so squishy. Some kids can't handle this. This is like almost slimy to me. I have sensory issues.
Actually, this is one of my favorite ones.
And some kids, I will give these kinds of books and they'll just sit while they're talking to me with the book on their lap and they'll just play with it.
Yeah.
And so it becomes a bit of a fidget toy. So these are really great books. Easy to get and such a nice variety.
What's great about them, they're actually really diverse in age. So everyone just assumes that they're for newborns because it's a touchy-feely, colorful book.
Yeah.
But because of the repetitive text on every page, which is That's Not My, when your little one starts reading, it's a perfect book for them to start reading with. It will build their confidence very quickly because they will know that That's Not My is those first few words in it, and then there's the continuation of the story. The text is nice and large, and it's something simple enough for them to read. So we usually say bring it out when they're babies till they're about 1.5 years, 2 years, and put it away for a year or two. Bring them back out again when your little one's starting to read, and it's a really great addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in therapy or at home, these are absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm showing you the books that my littlest, my 2.5-year-old, was totally drawn to initially. Now you know why. This is very big playbook. This is another one of those books where sometimes you have to do a session and you've got not just your client, but they've got their little sibling there, and you're thinking, this is going to be a long session because the little one's into everything. Well, honestly, a couple of these Usborne books and I am set for an hour-long session. Little one is totally engaged and quiet in the corner, and yes, we have music in the background, but
they're happy, they're content.
And they're not listening in, and that's a big thing. When you work with siblings, the hardest thing when you have a younger sibling is that they listen in and they add in their 2 cents into the conversation. So if the parents are there and you have to have the younger siblings in the room, books like these are amazing. So this one you can see there's so much to see, so much to touch. There's the soundtracks down the side.
There's even some flaps in these ones as well, which was really fun.
Oh,
So fresh. I know, because they're so fresh. They're really, really fun. So lots of other peeping things. Look, there's another one over here. Did you even see that?
No, I didn't.
You still have the touchy-feely aspect to it.
So this book actually incorporates everything.
Yes.
Like 2 of these and we're done.
Yeah, there's no part on these pages that are boring. If there's no flap, there's indentations on all of these pages. So all of these beautiful surfaces for them to touch and little peek-through holes to look through and just put their finger through and
Again,
have a ball with that.
That sensory piece. I'm sorry, there's another cat.
I'm good.
So yeah, so these are great books. These little ones are just they're big and they're chunky and they're solid. Like I can see kids playing with these for hours and hours, and they're
Very
not gonna,
kid-friendly.
they're not gonna rip or tear or anything like that.
They're designed for those little hands that like to pull and grab, and they will last. That's the best part about them. They